What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy R3ACTWITJ back with another banger video. Today, you feel what I'm saying? We got another Jimmy High Roller video. Before this video starts, I would like to apologize once again, you feel what I'm saying? I know I do this like every 2 weeks, I would say. I go just very inconsistent for a long time, and I come back with the same apology, and I would like to deeply apologize, you feel what I'm saying? This is not acceptable, and it's not very mature and demure, you feel what I'm saying? Very mature and demure behavior as a young man I am. So I like to deeply apologize for you feel what I'm saying? Just not posting anything, not streaming, not nothing, you feel what I'm saying? But we are back trying to be better, you feel what I'm saying? We are back trying to be better. My New Year's resolution would be to get content out more consistent, you feel what I'm saying? That's my New Year's resolution, because I want to be consistent, bro. With consistency comes great responsibility, you feel what I'm saying? And with that being said, we gotta lock in. But anyways, you feel what I'm saying? We back, we live on Twitch right now, so make sure you go follow the TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, all TikTok, all, what else, YouTube, all everything in the link in the description, and go join the Discord, you feel what I'm saying? We're gonna start doing stuff with our Discord more often, so you feel what I'm saying? Lock back in with that Discord, and you gonna be in a video. But like I said, we back with this Jimmy High Roller video. It's been a wild month in the NBA, dude. And you feel what I'm saying? I've been seeing some games, and yes, it has, bro. So we're going to see what he has to say about this. And yeah, bro, we're a little late. This is 5 days ago, but let's see what he has to say, man. Let's see what he has to say, man.
Steph Curry laboring, and right now his team down by 5. Jokic. Got it! Troika!
Hooper didn't appreciate being tripped, and then Clay had something to say. I don't know. You didn't even play tonight.
Hey, shout out Klay Thompson. That man, baby, Megan Thee Stallion. Not Megan Thee Stallion, Megan Thee Stallion. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Clay, bro.
Durant into the paint. Durant rises up. Durant scores! Kevin Durant!
My GOAT, KD.
Shouting and yelling at the Kings bench. This is holding up the game right now. Put some respect on Gucci Mane's name. Bang, bang, bang. Late game killer.
Time to move him, start fresh, send him somewhere where he can start fresh. Is it time to turn the page on young
That's
LaMelo
crazy.
Ball?
But I've been seeing LaMelo Ball, and I've been like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, people been saying stuff about him. Is he finna get traded? Is he low key, washing up a little bit? Like, let me know.
We are now 1 month into the NBA season, and things are already out of control. The NBA is back, and it's better than ever. Today's video bonus in with 1 month of
that was a golden skip.
NBA games in the books, would it be too early for me to jump to some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started? Absolutely. Is that gonna stop me from making some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started? No, of course not. So here is everything that happened in month 1 of the NBA in about 10 minutes. The NBA MVP race is as deep and difficult as it's ever been. With 4 players right now playing out of their minds, we have reached the point where averaging a near 35-point triple-double will more than like.
Oh my goodness, look at these numbers. Luka's averaging 35? Wait, hold up, y'all can't even see. Oh snap. Luka's averaging 30. Oh my god, bro. Luka's averaging 35, bro. Ain't no way. 32. Jokic already averaging almost a 30-point triple double. My boy K Cunningham, shout out Detroit, shout out Michigan, man. Victor, dang. Hey, bro. Wait, isn't Tyrese Maxey like averaging like 35? Or is I just seeing stuff? I swear Tyrese Maxey was like averaging up here too, but hey, this is a crazy season based off these numbers so far. Like, that's insane. Luka averaging almost 40 though. Like, let's be so for real.
Likely not deem you the most valuable player in the league. Instead, you may just need the greatest individual season in the history of basketball to be in the running. And even then, nothing is guaranteed.
Yeah,
if there was ever
what team y'all think Giannis finna go to? I seen that she's looking for a trade. What team y'all think Giannis gonna go to, bro? I don't know. I feel like the Bucks low-key a good team for him because I feel like he's one of those players where you just need like him. You feel what I'm saying? You really just need like him. Like he just needs to run that team. I feel like if he goes to a team with like already superstars, it's just gonna be a little weird. But hey, man, you never know.
Time to have a co-MVP in the NBA right about now seems appropriate. That's of course if injuries don't get in the way. After rolling out their new 65.
Yeah, I have seen mad people being getting injured, bro. I be feeling bad, bro. Imagine working all your life to play basketball at the highest level. You get there, then you get injured, bro. That's crazy.
Game minimum rule a few seasons ago, the NBA was hopeful that players around the league, specifically the stars, would be motivated to play more games and load management around the league would slow down a bit. Their plan has not worked.
Hello.
Oh my god, bro. I'm trying to watch this video, dude. I'm dead trying to watch this video.
There are 123 players either ruled out or day-to-day across the NBA. That's over a quarter of the league's sideline after just 1 month of basketball. Turns out more rest might not be such a bad thing. And although staying healthy has proven to be difficult this season, scoring the ball has never been easier. So far this season, teams have scored at least 130 points. 75 times. Just a decade ago, teams crossed the 130-point threshold only 36 times over the course of the entire season. Watching the Pelicans drop 143 points in a single outing was a bit of a wake-up call, but at the rate the league is going, we should see our first 200-point game by about tomorrow. In other news, the fate of the entire NBA...
The day a team drops 200 in a real regulation game, bro, it's over with. Like, imagine dropping 200 though, like 200 points, yo. That's crazy. I feel like that's literally like insane, yo.
NBA rests in the hands of a 36-year-old on the Clippers. Thanks to the Paul George trade that happened over 6 years ago, the Thunder own the Clippers' unprotected first-round pick, a potential lottery pick in the 2026 draft.
Ooh. See, the Thunder didn't think they would develop around Shea the way they did, but look at, bro, they finna have first. They already only lost like one game this season, I think. At this time of the recording, I think they only lost like one game. It was to like the Trailblazers. That means this team that's only losing one game is gonna have first-round picks. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
The worse the Clippers do, the more devastating the pick becomes. The only thing stopping the Thunder from getting the pick of the litter in a draft advertised as the best class in years and swallowing the NBA whole in their reign of terror is a geriatric James Harden's ability to carry a piss-poor Clippers team. If giving up a future MVP and sparking a potential dynasty wasn't bad enough, being the sole cause of Warriors 2.0 is the icing on the cake. And in the most twisted way imaginable, James Harden is the villain who lived long enough to become the hero. Now, one of the more fun and exciting developments so far this season are the Detroit Pistons, who have won as many games through their first 16 matchups this season as they did in the entire season just 2 years ago. One of the most absurd turnarounds the NBA has ever seen, propelled by circa 2000.
Hey, I'm trying to tell y'all, Cade is one of them ones, bro. He one of the best guards, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Kobe and Shaq. Just 2 seasons ago, the Pistons were a Cade Cunningham injury away from being the worst team ever. Fast forward to today, and Detroit has gotten out to the best start in the organization's history, and they are now real contenders to win the East and fight for a title this year. A sentence I never thought would come out of my mouth. Meanwhile, on the other end of the spectrum, the Indiana Pacers are, not doing very good.
Yeah, that's crazy how one player like Tyrese Halliburton, when he goes down, their whole team goes down. Like, that's insane, bro. Ain't he out for like the whole season too? That's crazy.
A team that was 3/4 away from their first NBA championship just a few months ago have mustered a grand total of 3 wins this season as quite possibly the worst team in the league. Oddly enough, there's hardly been any changes between this year's team and the team that made it to the finals just 5 months ago. They have dealt with some injuries, but the Pacers have one of the highest roster continuities in the NBA outside of the departure of Miles Turner and the absence of Tyrese Halliburton. And it's at this moment that I would like to remind everyone that Halliburton was voted as the most overrated player in the NBA last season.
Really? Tyrese Halliburton, Rudy Gobert, Trae Young, Jimmy Butler, Ja Morant rated overrated? Giannis rated overrated? That don't even make sense.
Guy who is apparently the difference between the Pacers.
I was definitely one of them ones calling Tyrese Halliburton overrated though. I just didn't really see like the the flashiness in his game, but he was getting it done, bro.
Being a finals team and the Pacers being the worst team in the NBA. Just something to think about. After 21 seasons in the league, Chris Paul announced he will be retiring after this season.
They did him dirty,
a sad
yo.
day for the basketball world.
Didn't they just cut him, bro? They really just cut him, bro. They doing him dirty.
And an announcement that came eerily soon after Shai Gilgeous-Alexander invited him over for dinner and brought out his MVP trophy to put on display in the middle of their spread.
Okay, guys, that's insane. Bro, what? Whose idea was this?
Thank you for 21 fantastic seasons of hoops. Now look at this trophy you never got. After a quarter of the season, we have now seen a decent sample size of how the Denver-Brooklyn trade has turned out. And it looks like Michael the Play-Ins here Porter Jr. has found a home with the Nets where he can truly let it fly whenever he wants. He's averaging career numbers across the board, and many fans have came to the conclusion that the Nets won
he's
this
averaging 24? Dang. But don't he don't pass the ball, right? He don't swing it.
trade, in which case, I guess the Nuggets will just have to settle for the third best record in the league as legitimate title contenders. Out in Dallas, Nico Harrison was fired just 8 months after the event that shall not be mentioned. And as Nico Harrison was...
Look at his face, yo. Oh my God. That man, bro, he's stressing. Look at that hairline, bro. That's how you know somebody's stressing, when you see that.
Fired just 8 months after the event that shall not be mentioned. And as bad as the immediate aftermath was, the effects of Nico and his shenanigans will linger on long after his departure. The Mavericks have been one of the worst teams in the league this year, ranked 23rd on power rankings with a 5-14 record. Their best players sidelined indefinitely, and they are now, you ready for this? Gauging the market for an Anthony Davis trade. So not only did they cough up a generational talent in his early prime, but what they got in exchange has been so underwhelming that they're ready to blow it up after 14 games of Anthony Davis. The Mavericks went from the finals to what looks like it's going to be a rebuild in just 18 months. But on the bright side, the Mavericks organization said defense wins championships, and that's what they needed. And so far this season, they are ranked 3rd in the league on defense. So, there's that.
We get it. You work hard, and every dollar counts.
The Mavericks, that was just so dumb. Like, how y'all go to the championship one season, the next season y'all just get rid of everything you had? Like, come on, Nico Harrison, bro.
Biggest surprises so far has been this year's rookie class. Coming out of the draft, it was Cooper Flagg who received all the hype, but it is his Duke teammate, Con Knippel, who has crashed the party and broken out as the early star of the 2025 draft class, averaging 19 and 6 a night.
My dog VJ been going crazy. I know that. Derek Queen. I be seeing this, man, Jeremiah Fears be trying to fight every day. Dang, this rookie almost averaging 20, though. That's crazy.
Flagg started out a bit slow, but is beginning to look every bit of the future cornerstone Dallas hoped he'd be. Meanwhile, the team that drafted rookie sensation Cedric Coward, my Blazers, decided to immediately trade him for, and I quote, Chinese Jokic. All of my wisecracks about other fan bases are really just internalized frustrations about my own team. At least Pelicans fans have something to smile about, with 2 rookies playing well while the rest of the franchise is lollygagging around them. And VJ Edgecombe has cooled off a bit after his very good impression of a young Michael Jordan in his first NBA game, but still looks to be a contender for Rookie of the Year this season. Now, here are the power rankings through Week 5.
This is what I was waiting for, the power rankings. Okay, we got Thunder, Nuggets, Rockets. Hey, my dog KD finna win another ring. Pistons, Cavs, Lakers, Suns. Suns are at 7. Who do the Suns even have? Devin Booker? I guess. Spurs, Raptors, Knicks, Heat. Timberwolves are low-key trash. Sixers I thought were higher up. Bucks low-key low too. Warriors, Bulls, hey man. I thought the Kings were a little higher up too. Hey, this is interesting. The finals I think this year, I think I got the Thunder and I don't know actually. I don't know who coming out of the East, bro.
and the change in rankings from the preseason.
Pistons,
the Thunder
maybe.
and Nuggets sit comfortably at the top as the two best teams in the league, with the Rockets, Pistons, and Cavaliers trailing them as title contenders. The Phoenix Suns have rocketed up the rankings from near the bottom of the NBA at 25 in the preseason, all the way up to 7th in the most recent power ranking. The Raptors' 8-game win streak jumped them up into the top 10, and the complete reinvention of the Heat's offense has propelled them up 10 spots.
Yo, who was even on the Heat? Like, is it just me? I literally don't know anybody on the Heat besides Bam. Like, who even plays for the Heat anymore?
In just the first month of the season. On the other end of the spectrum are the Clippers, who have fallen from the 6th spot all the way to 21, as the basketball world clings on to the hope that they will turn it around. The Grizzlies have fallen 6 spots as Ja Morant continues to be fine in the West. The Mavericks are still learning the value of Luka Doncic, and the Wizards, well, they're the Wizards. And finally, here are our criminally early NBA season awards, which I really shouldn't do, but I'm going to, and no one can stop me. Based off of the first month of the season, here are the all-NBA teams so far. First team is Maxey, Luka, Giannis, Jokic, and Shea. Second team is Harden, Wemby, Steph, Cade, and Mitchell. And third team is Markkanen, Randall, Şengün, Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Duren. Tyrese Maxey.
Wow, it feels weird not seeing no LeBron James on none of these. Not even the third team. The first team, let's see. I agree with this. They all been going crazy. They literally all been going crazy. Second team, I low-key agree with this too. Shout out for putting Steph, bro. I really respect Steph Curry, bro. He's just one of them. I feel like he doesn't get a I don't know, bro. Shout out Steph Curry. D. Mitch. Who is this? Who's this guy? How come I never heard of him and he's on the third team? Come on now. Şengün, Julius Randle, Markkanen. I remember Markkanen like 2017, though. Julius Randle low-key old too, isn't he? He's still up here though. Jalen Duren. Okay, I agree with these so far.
Who's playing out of his mind early this season, could potentially join the 4 foreign horsemen of NBA first team. If Wemby can come back healthy and in time, he will make his first All-NBA team, along with James Harden, who is spiritually and physically still in 2019. And third team features a handful of new faces.
I like James Harden, bro. You get that hairline though, bruh. Look at that forehead. Like, what even is that, bro? That's bad, I ain't gonna lie, that's bad.
In Şengün, Johnson, and Duren. At the moment, the MVP is Nikola Jokic. The Rookie of the Year is somehow a 6'8" forward from Duke, not named Cooper Flag. The scoring leader is Luka Doncic, averaging over 35 points a night. And I don't care if he doesn't play another game this season, the Defensive Player of the Year is Victor Wembanyama. Now, for Most Improved Player, there's a handful of guys who have a case for this award up to this point. Jalen Duren, Jalen Johnson, Denny Advia, Keontae George, but I'm gonna give it to Ryan Rollins, who has tripled his production.
Who is Ryan Rollins? Like, come on, Jimmy High Roller, bro. You could have put somebody like Cade, even Jalen Duren. Who is Rylan Rollins? I've never heard of that. Who's Rylan Rollins?
Since last season and has been balling out this season. And lastly, the best team through month 1 is easily the OKC Thunder.
Okay, so he had Jokic's MVP. I can agree with that. He's already averaging like a 30-point triple-double. Rookie of the Year is that one white guy who can shoot, okay? Scoring champ, we just saw he averaged like almost 40 points. Victor, he be getting blocks literally every game. Don't agree with this, but I agree with this.
They are very casually dismantling teams. They have the second best record in league history through the first month of the season.
Hey, do y'all think the Thunder are going to beat that 73-9, 72-9, something like that, the Warriors squad? Hey, I don't know. I feel like they can't. They've only lost one time so far, but it's still a lot of games, though, so. But, hey, man, they looking solid.
And they aren't even healthy yet. This team is floating head and shoulders above the league, and as of right now, they are the easy favorites as champions this season. And that was everything that happened in month 1 of the NBA season in about 10 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed.
Hey, man, that was a good video, bro. Shout out Jimmy High Roller, bro. You know what I'm saying? I learned some stuff that I didn't know, and you know what I'm saying? It was a very entertaining video, Jimmy High Roller. But if y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications. Let me know what type of videos y'all want to see next. And I'm gonna try to be more consistent for y'all guys. Remember, I'm live on Twitch right now, so start tuning into Twitch. I'm gonna be streaming more often. You feel what I'm saying? Be consistent on that too. I like our boys React with Jay is out.